Who's going to be Joni tonight? Ben is the impromptu fill-in.
Yep. We'll see. It's Ben.
Well, sorcerers have sorcerer points. That's all you really need to know.
And wild magic.
I'll just talk like Marge. That's all.
Tides of chaos.
Damn it.
That was really good.
This is why he's doing it.
I just
Kind of creepily good.
I feel so uncomfortable.
I do too.
these are the things I practice.
D&D, baby.
Do Vegeta.
It's impossible.
That's not.
Ugh, Nappa. Fucking idiot. Hate that guy.
I'm ready.
Kakarot.
Two Reddits.
Stop. It is entertaining, though. It's pretty good. All right. So, hello, everyone. Welcome back to our show, Growing Campaigns. We're a group of X number of friends shows up to play.
More like number of ex-friends.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're missing Joni tonight, but we will, or Callie. Yeah, we're missing Callie tonight, but we'll be doing our normal thing. Joining in with some revelry, storytelling, and spirits. For the last week, we have our Vampire Charm Martini. Last week, I gotta get it right, finally.
Hey.
I thought it was Vampire's Kiss.
I thought it was just blood.
Vampire Blush.
Just blood.
It is blood. Blood in a martini glass.
Blood
Anyways, if you want to see how the martini or any of our other drinks are made, you can maybe join us on our bartender channel. And links to our other videos are in the description below, and our website, maybe, also. We'll be playing our shows and watching with you, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, we'll get back into the story. Our adventurers first found themselves in quite the predicament, as stated by the Baron. They were in an informal trial with Baron Vargas for the murder of 3 civilians in Valakai. They're able to convince the Baron to let them leave with a few conditions. They were to leave the premises without their weapons, and they would perform tasks for the Baron. They were tasked by either digging up dirt on Fiona or spreading happiness in the town of Valakai. The group decided they would investigate Lady Fiona Wachter. Conversations with her were going well until her perception led her to notice one of them disappeared. Helena, now rummaging around the Wachter estate as a spider, Fiona questioned the party about her whereabouts. And when the group failed to cover up for her, they resorted to plan B, which was kidnapping her.
It's always playing B.
It's always violence.
This did not go as planned. The old lady was able to put up quite the fight, but after a long struggle, the party was able to grapple Fiona, restrain her with ropes, and begin to drag her through the streets of Valakai. As they were making distance from the Wachter house, Helena jumped out of a 2-story window.
I didn't jump out the window. I used mold earth to create a
That's
dirt
right.
ramp.
Yeah. So Helena created a dirt ramp up to the 2nd-story window where she left with one of Lady Wachter's 8 cats.
Oh, so there's 7 more to steal. Okay.
Yeah,
So we're going back.
we're going back.
So what you're saying? All right.
Big oof from me. Okay, so You are now like 100 or so feet from the Wachter house, dragging a tied-up woman through the streets of Valakai. How are you going about this?
Do I have the old woman? If I remember right. All right. I'm just eyes straight ahead. I don't care. We're on a mission. We told this guy we'd get this lady one way or another.
Well,
Eyes straight ahead.
I don't think we told her that.
in Gudrun's mind, we did.
That was what my plan was. So I'm going straight to where I need to go to bring the old woman because she was being a little bee and wouldn't cooperate. So we're taking her.
She was very cooperative.
Well, we took her anyway. So
Well, you know
now
what?
we're
Let's
taking
verse
her.
them. Here we go.
We did not know what she was capable of.
Yeah, she hurt me.
This is true.
Ludo gets it.
Yeah.
Stuck me right in the rib.
This is like one of my favorite things ever to happen.
She resisted
She resisted
us. We were
Just
acting
doing what the
without
guards
authority.
did to us.
We're kind
So
of
if
just
you're listening out there, never resist your kidnappings.
Right.
Always go with it.
I'm looking at Callie's stats here. She's got some nice persuasion, so that could come in handy.
She does have very high charisma. She just chooses not to talk.
So I guess
Well, I can't make
Gudrun is storming through the city.
person. I'll tell you that.
Have I caught up to him?
Yeah, you're straggling behind just a little bit. You're not far from them though.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming, are you like sprinting through the street as fast as you can with her, or you just walk?
No, I'm just, like a brisk walk. I'm not running, but we're taking her.
I am trying to catch up.
Yeah, I'm as much as my tired body will allow. My small, tiny,
Fatigue.
tired body.
Adonis is bowing at people, giving odd looks.
Bowing at
Like
people.
a short, like
He's so awkward.
just trying to,
The white
he's
guy,
trying to make it sound normal. He's giving the white guy like.
Not a head up. You're gonna
No.
The one that everyone does at work, because I work with 3,000 people, and I know 6 of them.
It's like, I recognize you looked at me. I recognize you looked at me.
Anyways, so the town seems to be preoccupied with. I just rolled a 1, 2, and 3 for perception. So glad to get those out of the way. But apparently the straight on path from the Wachter house to the burgomaster's mansion is not very populated at this point, and you're able to walk the quarter-mile distance in a pretty quick amount of time without really noticing. A few people who look around kind of look at you with an empty stare, blank face, and don't seem to pay any mind to you. And you're now approaching the burgomaster's mansion.
What's Callie's alignment? I'm trying to find.
I don't know. I think she's chaotic good. I think a lot of you are good, which is confusing.
I think I'm neutral, so I don't remember though.
Notes.
But it's not listed anywhere.
She is chaotic good.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe this is why she's quiet around us. Huh. Yeah, what would she do? Okay. That works.
I mean, Gudrun's also chaotic good, so who knows? Good is relative.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah, I mean, she's
You're
not
doing-
like
you're doing what's-
morals or, who knows.
you're doing what's good for yourself.
Yeah.
We're doing what's good for
That's why I
everyone.
have this old
okay.
lady. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
I want
I
to
think
catch up, and I want to ask the group, guys, what the hell are you doing? What happened?
Just follow us.
Someone said grab her, so we grabbed her.
Yeah, someone.
Could have been
Yeah,
me.
you disappeared, and then she got all squirrely with us, so we had
I'd like to
knock her
blame
out
you.
and take her.
Just,
If you hadn't left, we would have not done this.
I thought we would lie. Oh man.
I mean, We tried, but there's a lot of us
We tried.
just telling different lies simultaneously because of some sort of lag. But like, it's,
Well,
didn't
Is she
work out.
unconscious still, or like
Nope.
just?
She's not
she's
unconscious.
Yeah, she is.
I put her in the old sleeper hold. I thought.
Oh, you tried to. Okay.
well,
I was
I
like,
guess
wait,
we
is
have
this
to.
just a
I guess we have to deal with this. It is what it is. I really wanted to be on the old lady's side.
Helena, can I walk with you?
Did you take a cat? Is that one of her cats?
She's gonna be really bad when she wakes up.
I look quickly at my bag, which looks a little bit fuller than normal, but otherwise it shouldn't be making too much noise.
Oh, so it's not out? Okay.
I thought you were just carrying it in your arms.
This cat's actually her bag is moving. This cat is pretty frantic after
Okay.
she just ran to catch up to you, jostled this cat around, and it did take a swipe at her rat.
That's what I thought you.
I'll rephrase it to, what's in your bag, Helena? Looks like there's something moving around in there.
The nice old lady that you guys kidnapped, she's a cat lady. She has some cats. I thought I could take this one in for questioning.
So you get to take a cat, and we can't take the old lady.
If you don't see how those are different, I'm lost.
You're right, the cat can do far less harm to the town.
Yeah.
We could keep going.
We can keep going. It's fine. I'll keep the cat.
I see no difference.
Well, in that case, would you like to see it? It's cute.
No,
It might get out if you try to show everybody.
I assume we're
I'll pull
walking
it
and
out by its
talking.
scruff.
I don't know if we're.
Oh, we're walking and talking.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're almost there. I'm calling it.
You want a hand with that? I don't,
I'll
do
just
I-
pull it out with its scruff.
No, like
The old lady?
yeah.
It's as you're holding the cat, it's like feverishly trying to claw your forearms, but it can't quite get to you because it's just dangling.
Well, I guess we'll be on our way then. I'll question the cat
Oh,
later. Don't say anything about the cat to the Baron. I feel like he might want to take it.
Yeah,
Or the dogs.
that would be the thing he's upset about.
Well, yeah, you're right.
We'll find out. But yeah, so I think our plan was just straight to the mansion. Is that where you're
Let's-
taking?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
taking her right
Okay.
to the
I
mansion.
was thinking maybe we can set her down somewhere in an alley or something and question her.
About what? I mean, we can, but about what?
I don't know. Maybe she has plans to overthrow the Baron, or maybe there's a rebellion in place. Maybe I've read too many books.
All right, find a spot. We can question her if that's what you'd like.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna look for the nearest like alleyway.
Yeah, find a spot.
Yeah. Where's
Make an investigation check.
Who you want?
You.
All right, I'll make an investigation. check.
yeah? Better you than me.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Are
okay.
you sure?
We're
That's a
both
natural
looking.
one.
We're both looking right now.
No,
It's
this
too
is
late for you to say you helped me.
Oh, well, we're fricked.
no. We're just not gonna go.
You just find someone's porch.
Well, guys, I there's no good spots around here. Let's just live with this. We'll take her into the Baron. Maybe the Baron just wants to cheer her up and show her the good that he's done.
That's right. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Booyah.
He might convince her that he's not a moron. So let's
That's true.
go.
Yeah.
That's true. He could. That 20 roll is strong.
Yeah. We already got the 1, 2, and 3 out of the way.
Hey, I rolled a 1, 2, and 3 also.
Yeah.
That's
Our
what we're
friend-
talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
Higher chance now.
We got our own 1 and 3 out of them.
Onward.
All right, so you are now approaching the burgomaster's mansion, where there are still about half a dozen or so maybe a little more people you see coming in and out, carrying bundles of sticks. And there are 2 guards placed outside of the front door because of recent activities.
Silly.
Wink, wink.
So you're just approaching the guard.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna walk.
how's this going? Everybody's going up to the guard. What's going on here?
Well, I got the package, so I'm going up.
We're just going past as if nothing's weird.
I feel
Nothing's
Good,
weird.
no, Gudrun and I are going past. At least it's like this is what we're doing.
We're hiding out.
I'm a little tired and like
Going
but,
as if
yeah, I'm just going in.
unless we're stopped, so we're going.
I feel obligated to follow them so they don't do anything like kidnap old ladies again.
So as you're trying to just walk right through, the 2 guards in a very stereotypical way have their 2 pikes and cross them in front of the door as you begin to walk.
God, not a riddle.
Not that stereotypical.
Oh, okay.
State your business.
We have a conspirator, and we're gonna take her to see the Baron.
They kind of give each other a look. Make a perception check. Or a persuasion. Perception.
I'll do whatever.
Same thing.
I wish Callie said this. 5.
We're rolling hot tonight, boys.
I mean, she gets a +6. Like Go ahead.
So they kind of shoot each other a quick glance. Wait right here. And one of them stays, and you see the other turn and walk into the burgomaster's mansion. So there's this kind of awkward long pause where there's an armed guard with a pike just kind of looking over this ragtag group of adventurers with deformities and a tied up old woman who's unconscious.
We're
And a man.
heroes.
Crazy day, huh, sir? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, me too.
You ever catch the guy that did it this morning?
Damn.
How do you know?
You catch him yet?
Why?
Or her?
Subtle.
Still looking.
Still hunting. All right. Well, good luck.
Us too. We're still looking.
We may have the one right here.
I'm sure
Hold on.
I'm sure it was her.
Oh, so you believe us? Great, wonderful. You can just let us through then, right? You don't need to wait for the other guy to come back.
For protocol.
It's okay,
think-
Boo.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check
Oh, okay.
at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
He's got that. So, ooh.
That's a 12.
Right.
Protocol is protocol. He should be out in just a moment.
All right.
Okay.
You gotta wait for Gudrun anyway. You have to step out for a second.
He was carrying the old lady. Where did he put her? Oh, there she is.
He's
Just on the ground.
She's just floating while he's AFK.
Is there any soft dirt around?
All over the place.
Can I I'm gonna start building dirt castles.
The guard who's already kind of eyeing you suspiciously is now just white knuckling his pike and just super just taken aback by everything you guys have.
I'm not using it's a mold earth dirt castle. I'm not using my hands. I'm not
So
a
it's all
child.
5 by 5 by 5 chunks.
No, it's up to 5 by 5 by 5 chunks.
I'm gonna use minor conjuration to make a little flag and put it on top.
Perfect. This is the teamwork we've been looking for.
He is just glaring.
Oh, and I think with prestidigitation, I can do the same thing as long as it fits in a hand. So I'll make a couple flags and put them on the appropriate locations.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm gonna dig a moat too around the castle, and with
Ooh.
mold, or shape water, I'm gonna fill the moat. Is there any water around?
There's always
So if we
water
can
in
have
the
3
air.
of those.
Go ahead, make a wisdom check. Yeah, wisdom.
All right, we'll do wisdom check. All right, I feel you.
That's your spellcasting, right? Wisdom.
21.
You're able to take condensation out of the air
So
from
now
your
we roll well.
pores, whatever source you need. You have as much water as you need at your will.
I didn't know I could do that.
Do what?
Take water from the air. It's perfect for the moat.
It's like when the Blood Witch teaches Katara that she could take the water from water or from leaves and grass.
What did you base this castle off of? Your house? In the swamp?
No.
Looks nice.
I'm just gonna look at him like, is he hitting on me? I don't know.
And go back to the dirt castles. That's much more important.
It's a weird day for Helena.
It is.
I don't know how to feel, with the centipedes in my hair.
I just feel weird continuing without the person carrying the water.
You mean Brandon spontaneously turned into a Hawks fan?
I've got her. Don't worry.
If you wanna,
Where do you want me to take her?
He got real country.
Yeah, he did real quick. I drive a Ford F-150 turbocharged with, all right, Chevy Silverado. It's got aluminum bed and everything. You can get Rhino liner, protect that all your life.
tornadoes in the engine.
Budweiser.
Well, while we wait, Guard, do you want to play this dice game I've found on my travels?
The internet travels?
I think it's something. Oh, okay.
Kelly says, I'll play with you, Helena.
Okay. You take two of these cube ones that look like dirt. And
Okay.
then you roll them, and if you get a 7 or an 11, I think you win.
Cube ones? Wouldn't that have 6 sides?
Yeah, you rolled 2.
Oh, 2. I'm sorry, I'm not very wise.
If you rolled 2 ones, you lose. Though I lost.
Oh, so I don't even have to go. I'm gonna go. Oh.
Oh, okay. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should have played this game.
I got 2 ones anyway.
Oh yeah. Since Gudrun's not here to make fun of it, I'll go ahead and bust out my fiddle. Just start.
Oh, fiddle.
Start fiddling.
Start fiddling away. I think I'll play Watts cheat. Just as things are happening, just to refresh myself with that tune.
I think it's a good tune for the situation.
What's he playing?
It's a song I made up.
Oh.
That well, it's a little bit of my past, but this guy that owned a shop, I was kind of working for him a little bit. He always cheated and schemed and got people to pay more than what things he was selling were worth. And I made the song in memory of that.
It's beautiful. And Gudrun, I'm sure, would have loved it.
I love the fiddle parts.
I love the fiddle part.
Have you ever played a banjo?
We can see.
I've
a
never played the banjo.
sign.
It's a beautiful instrument.
So, the guard comes out of the door after a much longer, uncomfortable pause than anticipated. And he looks you over and says, "You can come with me."
Let's go.
I just give Helen a wink.
Wait, what?
He just barfs.
Jesus.
It's more of just like a comforting, hey, everything's okay, but that's fine. You can read it however you want.
So you are walked through a familiar entrance hall and vestibule into a kind of like a long hallway with several doors, and you are escorted into the first door on the right. And there's the several couches and chairs with the large stuffed bear in the den. And it is just you, the 5 of you, plus Fiona, who still has not come to yet. The guard who escorted you there, and Isaac is standing in the corner. And you see Irina sitting in one of the chairs.
Wait, they didn't stay. Why is Irina here?
Irina stayed.
Oh.
It's Mark.
Is that true?
Oof.
Then
We
have
convinced him to go back.
Did they go to the church?
He did.
Yeah, they went to the church.
Ismark definitely did.
Definitely.
I think
Okay,
she
she's
stayed there.
church. She's
All right, she stayed there. Great.
Okay, cool. We
What
got
up,
it.
B?
She's there. DM has said so.
Let's go.
Got his.
I want to take a real good look at this bear.
or she's returned there.
Take a real good look at this bear.
Like a real good look. I'm not entirely sure that it's dead.
Make a medicine check.
A medicine.
Tired.
Ooh.
At disadvantage.
He's a tired boy.
Oops.
Whoa.
Well, that's a big difference. Okay.
Wait, I get to. No, that is. Never mind.
You got a lot of
Even-
natural ones.
Even rolling a natural one with my lucky, I rolled another natural one.
You swear you see the angry brown bear move.
So I'm gonna eye it like, Mommy
Is it
bear.
Is it raising its paw to strike you?
It has no paws, it's only a head.
It is the head of a bear, you're right.
I don't have anything to
Even better.
attack
You
it
don't
with,
know what's
so
on the other side.
I'll scatter behind Gudrun, eyeing the bear cautiously.
Alright. Nice.
I'll see him sort of frantic and give him a little pat. There, Booyo.
Hello,
Gudrun the
everyone.
bear might be alive. I don't know. It's been a long
Nonsense.
time since I've
It's
had
dead
a
on the
sleep.
wall.
I just want to address the room.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
People of the room.
Hey, we're back. Hello.
I see you've got real far.
Yeah. We've progressed.
Don't worry, Irina. She is unconscious. She can't hurt us.
Nice.
Thank you. That was precisely what I was concerned of.
I
want
could
to
read
insight
your
check
face.
Her. I want to see. Is she fucking with this? Is she sarcastic right now? What is her tone?
Make an insight check.
Hopefully, I nail this miserably.
I believe her completely.
Oh, it's a 7.
God, we're rolling like turd tonight. Gosh.
She's hard to read.
She seems genuine to me. It's makes me feel good. All right.
A few more moments go by with Isaac in the corner not saying anything, Irina just looking over this mess, and a guard standing in the room with closed doors, or with the door closed. And you see the familiar face of Baron Vargas Volakovich walk through the door with his 2 mastiffs.
Aw, puppies.
And
Cat.
he looks you over, and he looks at the woman you have tied up over Gudrun's shoulder and just goes, "What in the hell were you thinking?"
She was conspiring against you.
This is what you were talking. This is what you wanted, right?
And I quote, "He is an idiot." End quote. Or something like that.
Helena, you feel this large mastiff start to nudge your bag with its snout.
I'm gonna smooth the bag up higher, away from
She
the snout.
nudges your bag.
The mastiff starts to get closer, and it's like kind of putting its weight on you, and then you see the Baron. He's now just like red in the face. He hasn't taken a breath since he's walked in this room.
He should be embarrassed the way his dog's behaving.
He sees his dog misbehaving, and he snaps his finger, and the dog kind of scoots back to his side.
So we were talking to her, investigating, as we do, and she wanted us to get rid of, and I assume that means kill, what was the dude's name? The wolf
Isaac.
guy? Isaac. Yeah. She wanted us to kill him. I mean, if that's not conspiring against you, I don't know what is.
She wanted him out of the way so she could get to you. She thinks you're nothing without him. We brought her here so you can prove her wrong.
She challenges you.
She challenged us.
Well, she
Mortal
would
Kombat.
If she was conscious, she would challenge you.
Whose side are you on, yours or hers?
It's a lot to process. You mean to tell me you took one of the most influential figures
Yes.
in Valakai,
Mm-hmm.
who has a long, outstanding relationship with Strahd himself,
Yes.
kidnapped her,
Yes.
and brought her here.
But happiness protects this town, right? So if you keep that up, Strahd's not going to be a problem.
She was
I mean, if-
keeping a prisoner in her upstairs, and that person was very unhappy.
You
What?
put it that way, I think the answer is simply
Calvin, what are you talking
yes,
about?
we did.
She had a girl in her upstairs locked,
She had a girl
locked
up-
away.
And you're mentioning this now?
Well, it didn't really come up. I was more concerned with the tied up old lady. I forgot. But
Is there
Hallie's
somewhere I
eyes
can
dart
put
back and
her?
forth silently.
Is there somewhere
Look.
I can set this lady down, Baron? I mean, come on.
There's a bunch of couches and stuff you could set her
All right,
down.
I'm gonna go lay
So
her
he
down.
puts her on the floor near the couch.
I'll lay her on the couch.
gently or like a.
Kind of half and half.
Little
I mean,
fud.
He is good.
like her head's on a pillow, but then just drops her legs.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you got the important parts.
Well, say, Baron, could we get our weapons back? This woman was definitely conspiring against you.
We
She's
just
got-
apprehended a terrorist.
Yeah. She's got apparently somebody up in her, where was it? Second floor?
Yeah.
Somebody.
Third. There's a lot of stairs. I get lost when I'm a spider.
We should go back and see what the deal with that is, but in order to do that, we should be a little bit more prepared.
Could be a little heated.
could.
Maybe never go back there again.
Before we go,
You go.
you're getting ahead of yourselves. We need to figure out what we're doing with her now.
Just throw her in the jail cell. That's
I believe in your ability as a leader to figure that out.
You have. Oh, I'm just gonna be frustrated. He throws us in jail with next to no evidence, but he won't send this hoe to jail when we have proof, except none at all.
If I was to arrest her, there will be an uprising in itself.
Can't you just?
Nobody
say
saw
she
us.
Disappeared.
It's true. No one was really looking.
You can feed her to the dogs.
only people that stopped us or saw us were the people at the front of your door.
You made it all the way here without being seen by anyone.
They love the festival.
Mostly.
That's right. They're preoccupied. I mean, you'd be shocked
You throw such a good party.
how unperceptive they are. Imperceptive?
If this woman is as popular as you're saying, then definitely nobody either likes her or
Town was screwed anyway.
It's all
See?
us.
I mean, if she was so great, I mean, all right, we've said what we said.
So I need either or both Adonis
Or
and
Callie.
Thuyo to make persuasion checks.
can I be the one helping Adonis? Or can Adonis help me?
What's better? 'Cause I got a
You
plus
have
0,
disadvantage.
plus 6,
Help
but I have
Adonis.
disadvantage, so me helping would be like just regular.
I could roll 2 18s.
I know, I'm cool with him going, really. I mean,
I'll
I
roll.
want to assist Booyah in his
Yeah.
persuasion.
you didn't. Though.
What is it, persuasion that you said? Or is it yeah, I'm not trying to lie. Nope, not that one. Frick.
So-
We'll take the 14.
You rolled better with disadvantage.
Huh.
You're up to you, DM.
That's,
I did my
this
part.
game's rigged.
The top 1% gets the best rolls.
That's right, Gudrun.
That was my worst one.
Yeah, you didn't wave your
Baron.
finger enough.
The Baron is Never mind.
He's a.
Aligning myself with you has been nothing but a headache. You just seem to make the biggest mess you can, don't you?
We've only made one mess. And this isn't even a mess. We were never told to be discreet.
This is a spill at best. A small
You also weren't asked to kidnap anybody.
She forced us into that.
We weren't specifically asked not to kill.
There you go. There you go.
Dang it.
You told us to deal with it, and it's been dealt with.
You gave us very loose instructions. You said
If
What could have
anything, this
easily been
reflects your
interpreted.
leadership.
very easily could have interpreted it as just murder her.
We're not from here.
We don't even go here.
We don't know the rules.
So tell me, what would you have me do with her?
I would make an example of her in front of the whole town as to why you don't conspire to kill people in leadership. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
You already said she has a well-known relationship with Strahd, so why don't
Or-
you just use that as in your favor and say that, she was caught conspiring with Strahd.
Or we'll put her back and she'll think it's all a dream.
She is old and senile.
And we try again tomorrow when we've rested.
Isaac, take her away.
Ooh.
It might not be good for us necessarily.
I don't know.
He's
As
easily-
for the lot of you, how am I supposed to trust 5 psychopaths with their weapons walking around my town who will just kidnap anyone they're investigating on a whim?
Did
Who's
we
to
hurt
say
her?
I give you your weapons back and I don't end up tied up like her?
Well, you have Isaac around you, so
Did Isaac just leave the room?
He did.
What about the
don't
guard?
do it.
The guard is definitely there.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm not going to do anything yet.
Yeah, he just wanted to know if Isaac is gone. He was trying to
I just
set the
wanted
scene.
to know. That's.
He just be booping around.
I'm real tired. Tired of this shit.
He's tired.
If
Look,
you
it just-
confiscated weapons from everybody you thought was a threat in the town, there would be no weapons in the town. You have to trust us. We get results.
That's right. We get results.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage, Helena.
Why? Why can't it just be regular?
I'm not fatigued.
She's not tired.
Do you say percept or
Persuasion.
I probably said perception because I keep doing that. But, you know.
Her ability
Come on,
modifier
Helena.
is already
Come
a
on,
disadvantage,
Helena.
right? I mean,
a 7?
Oof.
It's okay. I dropped my 20.
Well, you know what? I guess the dice are in your favor, anyways. Well, how about this? I will return your weapons, but I do need you to accompany me as honored guests during the Blazing Sun Festival and take credit for apprehending such a criminal.
Dangerous.
I
Criminal.
like it. Yes.
You think I care? Yes.
That's easy. We can do
It
that.
would be our honor.
We would be most honored.
Then it is set. I will arrange for your weapons to be delivered to the Blue Water Inn later this evening.
Nice.
And
All right.
3 days during the Burning Sun Festival, you will accompany me as honored guests.
3 days.
If there's anyone else that you would like to be investigated before then, so we can be even more honored.
Please, you've done enough.
I want to read his body language to see like what he means by that.
Does he really mean enough?
Do you have to roll above a 1 to understand this?
13.
He has just had enough of your tomfoolery. He doesn't trust you very much, and he does not want you to look into any other person.
We're an ambitious group, though. So
Yeah, we've done well, guys. We've done well.
You can count on us, Mr. Baron, sir.
Mission accomplished.
We want to. Let's all head to the Bluestone or Blue Water. That it's an inn, right?
Blue. Yep,
Yeah.
blue water.
maybe we can.
So they have beds, right?
Yes.
Do you think you
Great.
can arrange for us to stay there for the night? For our hard work?
I think you can figure that one out for yourselves.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
He hands you 3 gold pieces. Helena.
She got bugs on her.
Was she dirty?
What's she
Give it
got?
to me.
I'll give it to Gudrun.
Okay.
Do it.
Just mad.
All right, I've got him.
I heard all I needed to hear.
For making an effort and to show my good faith that you'll show up in 3 days,
Symbolic 3 pieces for 3 days.
here is a small gift. And as he finishes telling you that, Isaac is now re-entering the room.
We can take Irina with us, right?
You see Irina just kind of shaking her head in the chair, very confused.
Irina, we should really go get your brother.
I'd have to agree.
She does. She's
What do you think, Callie?
I don't know. I guess I'll go along with you guys. She doesn't start crying. I'm trying to read through all her stuff right now, though. Very fascinating. She is going to just nod. That is it.
Adonis knows too much.
Because she's been pretty quiet. So she's just gonna nod.
Sweet.
Just like kind of like sheepishly, like, okay, we're gonna go to where Buyo just said Blue Water Inn. Or the church. No, yeah, we're gonna go find
St. Andrews.
Church, then Blue Water.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can.
Blue
I've
Dragon,
been
Blue whatever.
tired for longer already. I can wait a little longer.
Damn, Callie, look at all this.
Maybe I'll put Buyo up on my shoulders like a child at the parade, so he can see over the crowd.
Gives me a good vantage point. I like it.
You should start playing the fiddle on its shoulders and see what happens.
Ooh, that might create a weird dynamic.
I enter my rage.
I
Does it grant
am
me bonus rage in
indeed
my mouth?
gonna do that, though.
Oh,
That's
right.
not gonna stop me.
Please be on your way, and as I said, Isaac or another god will deliver you your belongings later.
to the church.
Your church.
I guess
I'll start playing a jovial tune
Trust
on
him.
Gudrun's shoulders.
Don't see why we don't get him now.
As you try to walk out, you feel that a nudge on your backpack again, and you start to hear like a.
I'm gonna pull up the bag really quick. Make sure the dog's not getting to it.
All right, so you all hustle out of the room, and you're heading to the church.
To the
Yeah.
church.
So you walk out of the mansion. You do not know where the church is, per se. So as you exit Irina,
Well, how did Ismark know there it was then?
He's a man of God.
he didn't. He looked around and found him.
He's
Found
a
it.
freaking buff dude.
Irina can smell it.
As you walk out, Irina, pardon me, sir. Could you show us where we could find the church? To the guard standing out front, the 2 guards standing out front. Yeah, it's on the western end of town. If you follow the road that led you in towards the western gate, you'll find the church before you make it to the gate. Thank you, sir. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah.
So it's not a short walk. It's probably close to a mile. You're about 15 or so minutes into your walk.
What time of day does it look like?
The sun is setting. It's becoming dusk. There's kind of like the purplish. It's still like orange and purple hues of dusk. You still have maybe an hour or so of daylight, maybe less.
All right.
Been a long day for you folk. I was not playing music this whole time. I'm trying to fix that.
Well, it was too.
It was intense though.
There's no music in debate class. Bugs, and I don't think those.
Here we go.
What?
I'm made
the
of
heck?
person.
It was our investigation music last time. So we're gonna keep this rolling for a little bit. Fun stuff. Anyways,
So spoopy.
so you're now closing in on probably 20 minutes or so on your walk, and you find what seems to be an extremely old church. It's a slouching building that looks centuries old. It's a stone church that has bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. There's a fence of wrought iron that encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, and there's a thin mist that creeps among the graves.
I walk in.
Hold on, I stop him, and then I knock on the door.
You knock and you don't get a response, but make a perception check for me.
Who, me or him?
Either or both.
Let's just both do it.
9.
I'm just gonna shout, Ismark! Ismark!
He's so tired.
Get out of here.
At the door, you knock, but you can hear muffled voices through the door.
Know you're in there. Would someone... Gudrun, just try to open the door. It might be unlocked.
Okay, we open the door. Plan A again.
You want to open it 1, 2, 3? Like, is there 2 doors?
Okay, ready?
Is there? Is it 2 doors or 1 door?
Double doors.
Okay.
1, 2,
2, 3.
Open the door.
You open the door and you see a tall, slender gentleman who is standing in front of a podium.
It's Slender
Yes.
Man.
He is wearing dark brown priest robes with a Morning Lord sigil around his neck. He has light brown hair on the back of his head, like ear to ear, just completely bald on top. Like kind of imagine like a tall, skinny friar tuck.
Yeah.
He seems to be just finishing up a congregation. Not many notice as you walk in, but the father does, and he looks at you and acknowledges. He shows you his open palms and slightly nods his head, welcoming you into the church.
Okay. And I'm going to sit in an open seat, I guess, if there's seats, and if everyone's standing, I'll stand.
Do we see Ismark in there anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Is the layout of this church similar to the other church at all?
It is fairly similar, yes. It's smaller though, so there's like a bunch of rooms when you first walk in. There's just like 2 side rooms tucked away before you actually walk into the big opening where there's all the like long benches and.
I rolled a 23.
In the crowd, standing among probably over 20 people are packed in this small church. You do notice Ismark standing in the group.
Well, let's go sit by him.
I'm just going to go to the first open seat.
So as you all...
I don't want to push past anyone.
I live and die with Adonis.
I'm still on Gudrun's shoulders.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
So as you're walking in, the 3 of you just find an open spot. Helena starts making her way towards Ismark. What is Callie doing?
Probably sits on the steps outside.
No. Actually, you know what? Yeah, she has a lot to think about. And she's gonna say, you guys go ahead. I have a lot to think about. She just sits on the steps. That's a good suggestion. I like that.
Irina follows Helena towards her brother. And as you're walking and pushing through the crowd, you hear the congregation kind of coming to end, and the father. And as always, I would like to open the floor to anyone who would like to voice any concerns. I encourage you to show anyone who speaks up love and support. And there's like a brief moment of silence, and then a sad-looking woman. She's like clutching a handkerchief in her hand. She walks up, and the father steps out of the way of the podium, and she says, "I would like to pray for my son Udo. Some of you may know him by his name, others as the town shoemaker. I hope he is set free from his crimes of speaking out against the burgomaster. I know he meant no harm. We all just have different ways of coping with these hard times."
I'm gonna lean over to Ismark, and I'm gonna say, Ismark, the Baron, he made us kidnap the old lady. That she's very powerful, but he made us kidnap her, and now she's being held hostage at the Burgo Mansion. I don't want to speak up. I don't know these people, but maybe you can.
Make a persuasion check.
Gotta be damn good.
Help.
What? We need to help. We imprisoned her.
12. He's gonna blame us. But it was by his instruction he held us hostage. He used his monster Isaac and took our weapons. We couldn't say no.
We can discuss how to rectify this.
We have to now.
We can discuss later.
Okay.
We'll take care of this ourselves. We don't need to. And he's whispering and being discreet next to you. We don't need to bother the townfolk with these squalors.
Maybe you're right. I just get so worked up in these holy places.
And so she finishes, and everyone has their head down, like praying with her. And the father then opens his palms to the crowd and says, "Would anyone else like to speak?" And with that, we can end our nightly congregation. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like. The church is my home as well as it is yours. And the older lady steps down from the podium, as well as the father, and they begin to mingle in the crowd. And that's where we break.
Good. Joni would
Come
have
on,
been.
guys, speak up. This
What?
is where we start a revolution.
We can't speak up. He's giving a sermon.
I can't speak up till we get the weapons back.
I rediscovered these stupid buckyball things. I can't stop.
I saw you playing with something. I thought it was like yarn.
What are those?
Usually I play with a
They're
key.
tiny little, they're magnets.
Oh, okay.
Those are nice. Can you send half of them my way?
Sure.
D&D, baby.
You think it's
Georgia,
Athens? We have
Georgia.
Athens. Don't even.
We only ride in Georgia all the time.
Georgia on my mind. Let's do this.
Getting back into the story, the father had just wrapped up open mic night, and
Open mic night.
Oh.
he's now mingling with. There's, like I said, over 20 just scared, crowded people. All ages, males and females. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna seek out Ismark and
Get to the inn.
yeah. Ismark, why do you always do you always go to church? Are you here often? Like not here, but in the church often? I know you insisted coming here as soon as we arrived.
It just was that in Borovia, one of the only people who showed us kindness and helped take us in and helped us, especially when our father passed away, was Donovich.
Did you tell me this already?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I clearly remember now. It's all coming back to me. It makes sense.
And you actually see Ismark, he's kind of looking over in the father's direction, waiting.
Chloe.
Waiting.
For Chloe.
Oh, okay.
For him
Sorry.
to wrap up talking to Chloe.
Okay. Chloe is a very beautiful woman. I see why he wanted to talk to her so much.
So the father does a couple rounds. He waves and shakes the hands of a few people. And he actually comes up to Ismark, and he now sees two of you standing by him. He says, "Oh, Ismark, are these two of the traveling companions whom you told me about?"
Guess it's me and Helena, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are, this is Helena and Adonis.
Hi.
I'm the Adonis one.
I've heard a few things about you, and I'm glad you brought Ismark and his sister to the town of Valakai.
I'm always looking to help.
It's really hard to stay in character of that one.
That's all we're here to do. Help.
We're the good guys.
Yeah.
That is very nice to hear, actually. I had brought up something to Ismark that I thought maybe he could help me with. And though hesitant, he did mention that you may be able to help.
Very capable.
We're
Wait.
very experienced at getting our hands dirty, if that's what you need.
That is not what this needs. I'm not going to dig any further into that one.
We're just very hands-on in our...
Dig. Ha.
He rolled a natural 20 on insight. Just trying to.
She's done.
Helena literally made a dirt castle earlier. I don't think she was trying to insinuate anything.
That's what he's trying to figure out. Are you talking about your dirt castles?
Or the old ladies we kidnap.
It's not dirty. What is happening?
Still got a cat in my bag.
Was it a double entendre?
That's for him to decide.
What? No, you have to decide.
That's for him to
Even
decide.
you.
So when you roll a 20 insight on someone, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's for you to decide.
Alright, so maybe I was making double entendre.
He doesn't seem to react too much, but a little later, after the crowd thins out as it normally does, I would like to to speak to you, and or you can, or Ismark can pass the message along if you're pressing to do something else. But I would like discretion, and for it only to be within this small group.
Glad you're being specific.
Well, if it's going to take a while for people to clear out, we were going to make sure we had lodging for the night and get that squared away, and then we could talk. I don't know how long it takes for people to the time they usually leave. I don't even know what time it is right now.
I have no problem passing on the message. We could all we could take care of our lodging situations and discuss. I think that would be fine. And we'll stop back tomorrow and let you know our course of action. All right, that sounds pleasant. I appreciate any help, and I'm going to go ahead and step aside and continue to talk to the patrons of my fine church. It was a pleasure meeting you, Adonis, Helena.
Likewise.
Likewise.
Come on, Ismark. Callie's waiting.
And so is our Irina.
Oh yeah, her.
I'm assuming if she's waiting, they're both fine.
Did you have a good day today?
She's over here. Did you have a good day?
Did what?
Did you have a good day today, Ismark?
I actually had a very enlightening day.
So did we.
I look forward to hearing about it, maybe over a flagon of wine.
You might want to.
Oh, just shut up.
I'm glad to hear my sister is safe and everything worked out.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Lead the way to this inn you speak of.
Yep, we know right where it is, and I'm just going
If it's
out.
okay with Booyo, as you guys have kind of been off doing your thing and it's kind of quiet, it's not too loud, I've taken him off my shoulders and now I'm just so he gets a little bit of rest. Just sort of.
You really wanted to find out.
And Booyo's probably actually laughing like that.
There, Booyo. Poor Booyo.
Oh.
I'm so tired.
How's Irina feel about this? She's over with it.
Sorry, that's just really funny.
She seems to be getting used to your group's antics and is watching, but ignoring it mostly.
Sounds accurate.
But Ismark is now making his way out of the church with Adonis, Helena. Irina sees them walk by and begins to follow.
So, and when you walk out, you see Callie sitting there using dancing lights. Like, she's trying to make... How many do you get for that? 4?
4, yeah.
Okay. She's got 4 of them, just like spinning them in a circle, like trying to practice her magic.
Make him roll d20.
It's a cantrip. I can't.
I know. I didn't want to... I was like, well, what is she going to do any of these other ones on? Because... Nope.
Okay.
Do it anyway. Okay, I roll one. Okay, what happened?
I got you.
All right.
We're good.
So we're gonna go to the Blue Water Inn.
So
No
you
one told
all-
us where that is, so we're just, I guess, looking for it.
And you do walk out of the church, and it is now fairly dark out.
Do you think I got that dark vision, boy?
The only one.
Don't worry, there's lights in the town, I'm sure.
There are a few lanterns, oil lanterns, hidden about.
I've got like 30 torches. I can hand them out if we want them.
I'll cast light on my orb as I do, just so I can give me a better view of the surrounding area, so I can look for the inn better.
I'm gonna hand Helen a torch because I have Booyah.
I'll pass on the torch.
All right, I'll give it to. I'll just hold it in one hand while I have Booyah on the other.
I can hold it.
I don't know about that.
How you gonna light it?
So, okay, hold on. For the lulls, I hand it up.
Is this just an unlit torch?
Yeah, you got lighted. Light it up.
If it gets noticeably too dark, I will just create a bonfire.
God dang it!
All right. Well, I'm looking for the end.
I don't think I have anything to light a torch. I just have. I also have torches.
Doesn't prestidigitate start fire?
Yeah, if I chose to use it, but I'm looking for it. And
would you like a bonfire?
I got a 13. No.
I'll create a bonfire.
So you instinctually follow the main road.
Okay.
And it takes you a little bit of time, but you feel certain, probably on this main road. And you walk up to what looks to be a fairly large, I guess, facility. It doesn't really look like an inn, but what gives it away is there's a sign with blue waves.
Okay. I was hoping it just said the name on it. What gives it away is its name.
That would be pretty funny.
Makes sense.
But you do see gray smoke coming out from the chimney it's a large 2-story wooden building. It has a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof, upon which you see several ravens have perched. And then, like I said, you saw the painted wooden sign of a blue waterfall.
Let's go in.
Yeah, I'm heading in, canceling the light spell, and just going in.
All right. I will show you. There's a little bit around the yard too. Like there's a well near the inn and stairs that lead up to the second story. Sorry. Let's see. Well, I could just describe it. It's fine. So you walk in and you find yourselves in a tap room. There's damp cloaks that hang from pegs in the entrance of the portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs. There's a there's narrow paths that meander between aisles, or between chairs, creating aisles. There's a bar stretched along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Along the balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows in here, which there are several, they're fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. There's lanterns that hang above the bar, resting on tables that bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls. And the rest of the walls, or the walls are just adorned with wolf heads. Just dozens of wolf heads as they're just mounted on wooden plaques. Behind the bar, there's 3 barrels just kind of like mounted on a frame with brass spigots hammered into them. 2 of the barrels have the words Grape Smash number 3, and one of them has the
Monster Mash number 1.
Red Dragon Crush on the other barrel.
It was a monster.
Behind the bar, there's a beautiful woman, probably in her 30s. She has jet black hair and fair skin, very light green eyes, and she is tending the bar. Currently, there's quite a few people in the tap room, probably 10 to 12 or so. They all seem like fairly common town folk, except 2 of the patrons kind of catch your eye. They stand out a bit. Like I said, well, let's see. The 2 that kind of catch your eye are 2 dour fellows. There's one that's bald on top with long flowing brown hair from the back of his head. It probably falls just shy of mid-back. He has a long, unkempt beard, just a bit longer than mine and much more unkempt. He has a bow and a quiver strapped to his back, and you notice the bow has dozens of notches carved into it. He's wearing a thick green wool coat with tufts of gray fur, and you can't help but notice the fact that he has a haunting look in his eyes. The second fellow who's enjoying a beverage with him, kind of very similar haunting look. He has a tight, kind of well-groomed beard, long brown hair, and he's wearing a coat that's made of like dozens of different swatches just sewn together of just random shapes and colors of fur.
First, I'm gonna go to the bar. Talk to
Gudrun, could you let me down?
Yep. Set him down.
All right.
One of you.
I'd also like to go to the bar.
So
I'm going to the bar.
Ismark is also going to the bar with Irina.
And
I will go to the bar.
I'll approach the woman asking for a drink and a room.
And she greets you with a subtle smile and said, well, we do have 3 rooms available. There is 2 with 2 beds and 1 with 4. It is 5 silver per person, and your silver comes with a hot beef soup and warm bread. As for the drinks, we have our Grape Smash number 3, which is 3 copper a pint, and the Red Dragon Crush, 1 silver a pint. They are both Wizard of Winery wine.
What's the conversion rate for gold to silver?
10.
10.
10. Is it all in
10,
groups
yeah.
of 10? Okay.
So,
I'll take your finest smash. And
Adrian, I believe you have our money for getting a room.
Yes. How much for all 3, or for how much for the rooms and a drink for all?
there's 2 with 2 beds, 1 with 4, so 1, 2.
She said 5 silver per person.
So
Not
that's
per
2.5
room.
It's 2.5 gold for the rooms that comes with a meal, and that's excluding Ismark. So it's 3.5 gold with Ismark and Irina. And to get everyone, the cheap wine would be an additional.
I was
No.
gonna.
We're high rollers. Give me the good stuff.
I was gonna ask her if there's a discount for honored guests of the Baron. I assume our stuff was delivered here today, so you know that we are honored guests.
God, I hope it was delivered already.
Me too.
We did, strangely enough, got a few assortment of weapons from 7 individuals. Well, a round of drinks in all the rooms for 4 gold pieces.
Okay. I got it. I'm taking 4 away from mine.
Wait, no deal. If
Thank
it's 2.5, how
And
much
then
is a drink?
for the high roller, it's a silver apiece. So that's 7 silver. So you're looking at 4 gold, 2 silver.
Yep.
So 3.5 gold would be a deal. Otherwise, she's just giving you a 2 silver brace. Math.
How much am I paying?
3.5 gold.
Oh, okay. 3.5. Okay. I'll give her that. I already subtracted it out, all my stuff.
So essentially, you got drinks for free. Is what I did.
You're damn right we did.
I'll take that grape smash number 3. And I will.
We got the nice one.
Yeah, we got the nice one.
You all got the Red Dragon Crush wine, which, much like the Vistani camp, it's very pleasantly. You're very surprised at how pleasant the taste is. And,
I'll give mine to Adonis.
Oh,
trying to get him
I don't
wrecked.
know if I can handle this many. Let's go.
Adonis, I don't like to drink. That stuff's icky.
Okay.
We'll split it.
My short experience with this, I'm gonna keep on the reviews. I like it.
we do also offer a cooked wolf steak for 5 silver pieces. If you're interested.
I know I'm jumping on that. You can pay for your own, everybody else, but I'm getting that.
That's hilarious.
Because
Live like a wolf, eat like a
yep,
a
let's
wolf.
go. I already paid.
You
I
are
already
what you
took
eat.
it out. Let's go. Give me that wolf steak.
Wolf.
I'm gonna use wolfsbane to cut it.
I knew it.
Would anyone else like a fresh wolf steak?
Liquid diet for me.
Do you have
I'd like
any
to just
fungus?
What?
Take
Sorry,
another
Boogan.
glance around the room where there was a individual who might have been looking for me around this time.
What?
Is that individual here the guard? Is that kind of a moot point now?
Oh, the guard that wanted to meet you here
Yeah.
later. He came and he waited a while and left.
Oh, it's that late. All right.
Good.
Good.
Well, I mean, all that happened in the morning anyway. Okay.
So, I don't mean to be rude, but you are a rather odd group, and I would have to say I would remember some of your faces if I've seen them around here before.
We're not from here. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, what a beautiful town you have.
And what brings you here?
Magic.
The weather.
Not like we get many guests.
We heard you had good wolf steak.
Hey,
The weather.
yeah, it's a very good vacation spot. Just it's great.
I actually requested their aid in getting here.
Oh, here. Oh,
I was I heard of your fortified city and asked this group
Heroes.
if they would escort me and my sister here to Valakai. We all know how dangerous the roads are.
And we heroically got them here with no incident.
That's right.
Isn't that right, Ismark?
He just sighs and starts drinking his wine. He puts it down and says, yeah, no incidences. And continues to drink.
I'm glad he agreed.
Well, your food will be out shortly. You're more than welcome to stay at the bar or you could sit at the open table over there by the stairs and I can come around and fill your drinks later if you so need it.
Ma'am, this might seem odd. Do you have any tuna or maybe milk in a dish you can bring me? Or any other kind of fish? I'm afraid I've been neglecting something.
My bag grows.
Your rat.
The rat's okay. He's used to the neglect.
I offered what we have. We do have beef and vegetables and wolf.
Alright.
We don't have anywhere to keep it, but we may have milk. It usually doesn't last to this point in the night. I can check for you.
Yeah, milk goes fast. Let me know.
So she,
Wolf's milk will work.
This mammal.
She comes back shortly and just kind of gives you like a. Sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
I'll pull the cat out now and just have it. This way she knows that this is the creature that will go hungry.
We don't.
Do you just stare at her? Or you just like...
We don't condone pets in our rooms. But if you would like to feed it outside, I don't know how to help you.
It was for me. It's okay.
Maybe there is something you could help us with. Those items that were delivered today, where are they?
If you give me a moment, I'll go around back and have someone come out, tend the bar, and I will go grab them for you.
She's gonna grab all of it.
Yep.
The swords, all.
It's a couple trips.
It's gonna be a couple trips, but.
Do you want help?
Wink?
I can handle it.
Okay.
As soon as she turns around, I'm gonna stuff the cat back in the bag.
So there's a door just kind of north of the bar that you can see into when she opens, and you through it briefly being open, kind of looks like a kitchen, and then she closes the door and disappears. And coming out of the kitchen, you see a dark-haired man, also in his 30s. He's very well put together. He's very up on his hygiene. Has really well groomed hair and beard. He does have some noticeable scars up one of his arms, and he comes out and he starts grabbing some of the empty glasses at the bar and starts cleaning them. And hi there. The name's Erwin. You doing all right? You doing all right on your drinks?
Absolutely.
Just fine.
You seem very chipper. I haven't met anyone like you in the region.
It's hard times. But I love what I do, and I love my beautiful wife. Couldn't be happier.
Oh, that's lovely.
I pride myself on my inn and the safe haven that it provides.
So this is your inn.
Accent from? Are you from around here?
I am.
Is he? Okay.
You can make an insight check.
I mean, he sounds different. I don't know if he looks.
You can't just say that.
I'm not gonna. Okay, he's like, he sounds exactly the same as everyone else. You're right. There's nothing indistinguishable about him. People are all the same, cookie cutter people. That's what we live with now. Freaking hell of it. Trying to talk to Chipper over here.
You do gather he is telling the truth.
I'm not rolling.
Yeah, that's fine. He's telling the truth.
Chipper, you own the bar?
I read the History of Borovia book that mentioned how Strahd had populated this area with people of all the distant regions that he conquered.
Yes.
And so that's why there's a mixed bag of people in all of Borovia.
Yeah, but they're mostly human, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also human.
Okay. That's why we stand out and how cool we look.
Yes. Cool.
All right. Yes, we're cool. We're cool. He's a mascot. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. And speaking
I
of
got just
Julio,
drooling on the bar top. Head down.
Sleepy boy.
So quite a few minutes go by, and all of your weapons are returned to you.
Oh,
Nice.
what do you mean all?
I was gonna play a trick.
You can still play a trick.
It's too late. It's too late.
Keys to your rooms have been provided.
Okay.
And you see now that the female bartender is back in front of the bar, the male is rushing back and forth from the kitchen to bring you out your hot beef soup and bread, which he also brings out to Gudrun along with a medium cooked wolf steak.
Oof. Chow down.
Does it look anything like milk steak?
And there's the finest side of jelly beans next to it, which is what Buyo sees in his sleepy state. Just a puddle of milk with cut up steak and jelly beans.
That does not look appealing, Gudrun.
I eat it anyways.
It's actually fairly well seasoned. It's like he really cares for his craft, and he made the best food you've had in a very long time. For anyone who's eating it.
Well, I was gonna ask Buyo if he wanted to talk to the two people we saw when he walked in, but it looks like he's
sure we can talk to anybody. I like to talk.
Yeah, I know you like to talk, but you seem a bit. You know what? Screw it. Let's go talk to those guys over there. Bring your drink.
I think it's already gone by now, but
bring your empty mug.
Bring my empty mug.
So you two head over to the table. As you do that, the dark-haired man, Erwin, behind the bar, begins to talk to Helena, Callie, Irina, Ismark, Gudrun a little bit. I don't know which one to handle first. We'll do the bar first. So I heard that you are a bit of travelers. Is that right?
I'd say we travel now and then.
Travel now and then. And he gets really low to the bar and like kind of waves his hands in for you to also get close to him, and he starts to talk in a very low whisper. And he says, so I actually have a bit of a favor I could ask of adventurers, travelers like yourselves. My supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment has been overdue for quite some time. I can give you something you seek if you bring me my wine.
But why are you being so mysterious?
Yeah, what is it that we seek? I need to know.
Milk? Fish?
Oh, we agree. Is this about the tuna?
It's not about the tuna. It is something you were told you need, and it will help you overall in your journeys.
How do you know all this?
I have a rapport with a Madame Eva.
Oh,
She's quick.
she is quick.
It's only been
Mysterious
one
woman.
day.
Well,
Callie.
I can't speak for the entire group, but I'll do my best to convince them. And I'm
Well,
gonna. Oh, go. Sorry.
the vineyard is just a few miles west of here.
Are there any windmills at the vineyard?
That's east.
Okay.
Is this outside of the town's
No, it's
walls?
not. It is. There are signs for it just west on the old Spallage Road.
What do you think could have happened to your shipment?
That I don't know. But I can offer you free room and board here at the Blue Water Inn, along with something that you seek.
It's mysterious.
I'll be right back. And I grab all my, I'm just going to pick up the steak. I'm going to down the smaller foods and grab the rest of the steak with one hand and my drink in the other. I'm going to go over to the other guys and see what they think.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay at the bar.
While this is going on, so you walk over to these, they're like both really tall, kind of hunched over, enjoying their wolf steak.
How tall's really tall?
They're
Taller than Booyo.
much.
That's all it takes.
They're like probably 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, there's some tall guys.
Just hunched over their food, eating.
As we approach, I'd ask, would you guys mind a little bit of company?
You kind of just get like a squinty eye and a small scowl and just a.
Well, what my friend's trying to get at is we're also travelers, adventurers. I mean, I'm looking at you and I can tell you aren't ones for, I don't know, sitting around doing nothing. Seems like you face some.
You guys look
Or-
like you fit in Valakai like a wolf steak fits in
Gudrun's mouth.
Helena's mouth. Because I don't think a wolf steak fits in Helena's mouth.
So,
Which you can only assume is really well, I think. I don't know.
I think Helena's
Well at all?
You guys don't fit in. Don't misconstrue my tired words.
are you? What is it that you want?
Just curious why you're here, really, more than anything else. We're curious why we're here. Maybe you could help us figure something out.
We We live here. We hunt wolves outside of the walls and sell them to the inn.
Are those notches in your bow for men or for wolves?
So, do the wolves come into Valakai? Do they attack it, or is it purely for food and sport that you're going out hunting wolves?
Both.
The answer is yes, Adonis.
I mean, you guys just seem to know, like, you seem like the type that would know a lot about the region. I mean, say there was a windmill outside of town.
Would we want to go to the windmill or not?
We were told there's some things we would want to avoid there, but surely people like you may know a little bit more about it.
I've never been, but I can take you there. If you would like our services as guides, we would ask 5 gold per day. If you want information on where things are, buy us around and then we can talk.
Let's check the old gold reservoir real quick.
I know, Adonis, do we even know what we want to look for?
Right? It's hard to know what questions to ask when you're completely confused and oblivious to the world.
We know where the windmill is. We don't need a guide unless they can. An extra muscle might be good if we do want to go there, but convincing the rest of the group might be difficult. I don't even know why I want to go. I just know I want to go.
I want to go too, but
At what point in this conversation am I not there yet? LOL.
Been about the same amount of time.
It's getting pretty close. We'll see him.
We'll let this resolve.
Yeah, and then.
Can we get back to you two guys about this? I mean, we're really just trying to figure. We got other people in our group, and we would hate to make decisions without them.
The offer stands. And as you go to turn around, you see lumbering over with steak and like his soup and bread just kind of cradled in one arm and his drink in the other. He comes clambering over.
Gudrun.
Gentlemen. I don't know why I said that. Booyo. Adonis.
Gudrun. You should
close.
tell these folks about your wolf killing story.
In a moment. Man. And then I get close just like the bartender did to me. And, kind of like wave them close. The bartender would like to hire us for a job. He knows Madame Eva, and he has what we seek, one of the things she told us we needed. He promises it to us as a reward if we can find his lost wine shipment just west of town, outside of the walls, on Old Svalich Road.
Wait,
I think this would be
that?
how does he know what? The wine or about Madame Eva?
You know what? It wasn't worth asking. Continue.
I still don't know what it is he has, so I'm a little unsure. But at the same time, Madame Eva seemed to know a lot, and we might need to do this.
It seems we're gonna be led that way. Let's. I mean, I'm cool with that. Just sure.
As long as we can sleep first, we can go try and find some wine in the morning. I like the sound of it.
Sure.
Find some wine.
Now,
Find
who are
some
these
wine in the
gentlemen?
morning.
And who can I tell? And then I just kind of like I slurp all the soup, and I take a big hunk out of my wolf steak, set it down, clean it all up with a swig of wine, and then I take out Wolf's Bane. And I'm just like,
You see them both at first, like instinctually grab
just like,
an arrow in their quiver. But
whoa. We're simply swapping war stories, gentlemen. I hear you would like to hear of my wolf tales.
Literally.
Aww. We sure.
And then I'm just gonna ramble on incessantly because I've had too much to drink already. And just like Ryan, Gudrun gets wrecked fast, even though he's huge.
Got into the tequila, I see.
Yeah.
They seem to be staring into their cups and just drinking, not really paying much attention to you. And at some point, just you get cut off a little bit after, you're about halfway through your second time describing your story.
The offer stands if you need our help, but we'd like to go back to our drinks.
I don't think these gentlemen like us. Or maybe they don't like anybody.
I think they just want some time to eat and drink.
We can leave them alone now.
All right. I'll wander
That was a great
off.
story, Gudrun. Let's go.
Was. I really liked how you started the second time you were telling it. It seemed to be a little bit more inspired than the first time.
First time was just the words. Second time was feigned actions too. So really just wanted to be descriptive. I even used some of the wolf heads. I took one off the wall and was using it to describe how I killed it.
Like I said, inspired.
Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, finish this drink I've been babying, and
Both drinks.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking me a while, and then head to bed.
And the crowd's about the same. And you see the fine-looking woman behind the bar, and Adonis heads up to bed.
I will definitely follow.
Same. Do we decide who's in what room, or does it matter?
I want one of the two.
Yes,
two
it matters.
rooms.
Helena and Callie are together.
Yeah.
So there's 8 beds, so Helena and Callie get one room. It's Mark and Irina can sleep in the other.
Yep.
We got a room with Booyo.
Yep.
What do you mean we got a room with Booyo? Booyo's
It's gonna eat me.
Booyo's
If you're lucky.
And then,
let me tell you about Booyo. Booyo's the freaking greatest.
Booyo's the freaking greatest. You're my best friend. You're my best friend, Booyo.
We're all in the room by ourselves. Okay, maybe he blew some people up, but Booyo's fucking great.
I'd fucking let Booyo eat my ass.
I'm gonna just laugh nervously and be like, "Oh, Adonis, you're drunk."
Yep.
As we all pass out.
I'll stay up late until night trying to get the cat and the rat to eat
Doesn't care.
the beef soup.
Neither of them have any problem eating the soup.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
They, I mean, the cat kind of leaves the potatoes and starches alone, just kind of eats the beef, while the rat's willing to pretty much eat anything you put in front of it, since it probably hasn't eaten in 2 days.
You're probably right.
Who keeps track of the rat?
It's been a long day for Theodore.
It's been a long life for Theodore.
I only assume Callie is enamored by this cat, by the way. Just loves it.
Uses her lights to
Helena!
like the red dot game.
You brought a cat!
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
Be something like that.
Shh.
What's its name?
Shh.
Oh,
It's a secret. I can't let anyone know the cat's here.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Helena.
6.
The cat takes a bite out of Theodore.
What?
He takes 1 point of damage.
Oh, that's normal.
Always does that. I mean, it happens a lot.
It's actually what the cat does, just 1 point of damage. They have a stat block for a cat.
How has Theodore not died with the amount of times it's been hit?
Long rests from sitting in a pocket all day.
Yeah, he just chills in the pocket, little fat boy.
Without rations, does the benefit of long rest even count?
He's been eating through the rations.
Okay.
I only have 1 ration left.
No, we have to get deep into the rules. God damn it.
So the longest day of all of our lives finally comes to a close.
Oh, God.
We did it! We
Oh,
freaking
I
did
can't
it.
wait to uncheck these boxes.
I got Thunderwave back, guys.
How did in the
Keep
world
that
did
to
you use
yourself.
that before?
Wait, you use Thunderwave?
You all get a full rest. That means you are no longer at a disadvantage, Booyo.
All right.
I'm gonna prepare some new
I
spells.
can't do anything with Callie stuff, so.
Is there an easy way to do this?
Actually, I can long rest all of you, I believe, in the party thing. Man, it's been a while. Well, as you all wake up, you do sleep in a little longer than normal. Unless you're Helena, then you sleep in just as long as normal. Or longer, maybe. Who knows? But Callie was awake throughout almost the entire night, listening to a cat try to eat a mouse in the same room.
He's a
Helena
rat.
was not, whatever, a rat. Helena was not bothered by the scratching and running and hectic antics of his her 2 pets. Sorry. And this is where I think we'll pick up next week.
Sounds good.
Nice.
I guess I'm only casting 1 spell.
I had.
Boy, am I glad Gudrun was drunk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gudrun tells the best stories.
It was a great story.
Heard
Let's be
what?
real.
Could you
They'll
be
tell
done?
of my wolf killing for generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good.
We didn't get thrown in jail.
Mm-hmm.
We got our weapons back.
No one died. And we
No
have
one
an
died.
objective for the next day.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3. I'm satisfied. What was that? Amazing.
My new apartment's haunted.
Did we stop recording?
I did.
Bonus film.